seems to, when she went for the Eternal Youth package, they meant youth quite literally. She was... I know, just something about her face, just... weird. Exceptionally young. There was just like some weird element to it. So yeah. Gotta be honest, the shroud hair there just looked like the slug we dealt. That's because it fucking is. They call it a hare, but that's not a bunny. Also, Quern beat her. Why had they beaten those poor Querns? I don't know. Also, I really should deal with the materia, shouldn't I? Ow. Oh, no, I'm fine. Yarzon Scavenger. Alright, I'll beat you up too. May as well. Though Yarzon are kind of just terrifying looking. Like seriously, it looks like a spider with a snake's head. And the snake head has a broken jaw. Well, or some such. It's creepy as fuck. Okay, just shunting everything down slightly. There we go. Beat you up. Surprisingly, the boons are... The boons? No. The balloons are not exactly aggressive. A touch surprising. Keeps timing it just right. Well, not just right, bit close. But I still, to their explosion. It'd be better if I was, bit earlier, wouldn't it? Wonder why we have to kill 4. I remember when I was doing a thing for one of the other groups, it was only 3. Ultimately, it's not a big deal, but it's a curiosity thing. Still, bonus XP is bonus XP. Not complaining with that, it's just curiosity. Remember I was saying I wanted to finish Mordheim? I've been thinking lately of getting back to XCOM. Would have to be starting it again though. And the reason why, well, I've been thinking of it independently of all this, but part of the thing that's not helping is the sign that an enemy is aggressive enough looks like, you know, a reticulate head. So, yeah. Yeah. Basically, I just keep seeing, you know, XCOM whenever I play this game. You know, like the head of its typical grey. So I just keep thinking of that. Come on. Beautiful. Still have to kill 3 more balloons. Oh, shit. Of course it has respawn right there. Because of course it must. Ow. And of course that's completely explosion proof. Because of course. Also got 3 pinches of bomb ash. It's presumably useful for crafting, but... because they don't really seem to vendor trash in this game. But I have no idea what it's useful for, exactly. Also got a yellow Yarzon leg, high quality. As well as some low quality ones as well. Oh great. Giant funguses. Just what we need, you know? As if, you know, the Crimson Fen wasn't enough. Really? Detonator isn't doesn't actually suicide it. Huh, surprising. Normally, that's what happens when a bomb explodes itself. It explodes itself. This game is a bit different. There we go. And now we have to head down to here, just further down this path. Where does this lead? I've no idea. Whatever. Conveniently, there's a campfire just here. This tiny finger, taken from a void scent balloon, is hot to the touch. Wonder what they mean by void scent. Oh, that's friendly looking. It actually makes me think of, wasn't there a bomb right at the end of, well, not at the end, right at the start of Final Fantasy 9? Fun tanking. You know, right at the start of Final Fantasy 9, this huge one takes down the airship. I vaguely remember it, but at the same time, it's been so long. Again, like I said, I do plan on doing it at some stage, but when, I have no idea. I've been seeing a few of the remakes of the Final Fantasy games, and I'm not really a fan of how they look, so I'll probably end up doing the originals at some stage. Just the menus don't look right and whatnot, so you know, if I'm doing it, I want to do the right one, basically. So if it means I have to record a console, then that's what I'll do. I don't want to, you know, do the one that I'm just not happy with, you know. Guy just saying master, staring at a painting. Guess he knew the guy in the painting, or the guy who painted it. So you've vanquished Red Balloon, no less than what I would expect of one of Yawain. Oh, him? Well, I have no idea. Your enemy altered its nature throughout the encounter, thereby causing the terms of the battle to shift repeatedly. Yet ever did you press onward, your courage holding firm in the midst of constant change. So it was that you emerged triumphant. I'm not one for being liberal with my praise, but you've done well. Yours is a genuine courage. Mind you, this does not give you license to forsake your training. You're still but a fledgling among us, after all. I finished with you. You may report back to Yawain. When you do, tell that young upstart that I demand he show his face from here time to time. That is all. I wouldn't take the path north, my friend. Brow Creek is thick with Dullahans, and they'll be the least of your problems if you decide to stray from the road. Unless you've a small army of companions to make the journey with you, I would find another way to get where you're going. Can I be honest? Because of all these different stuff I've seen online and whatnot, when I see Dullahan, all I can think of is the sexy fan art of one. Remember, it's just like some like headless girl. You know, it's some topless headless girl. Yeah. So basically, just imagining that's just what's up the road, and he's discouraging anyone from going that way, so no one discovers his harem. So anyway, broadening horizons. Not particularly interested. Go this way. Don't think I can mount up in capital cities annoyingly, but it's not a big deal really. So where is the other guy? Oh, he's all the way over there. The only reason I picked this path was I thought it brought you right next to him. But clearly not. Also, I'm thinking I may need to go and Minion guide. What's the companion tag? Oh yeah. Oh yes, I can bring my thing into combat with me. Oh yes, yes. I don't think I can do it yet. I must. I presume I must have to do it at a later stage or something. Like unlock the ability first. Okay. I just kind of started wandering around there, wasn't even checking the map. Thankfully, went in the right way. You are returned. What? Weird phrasing. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Adamine? You must tell me all. So she went so far as to consort with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. Thank you, screen. Come on. For whatever reason, my screen has been blacking out as of late. And it's utterly annoying. I've no idea why it's doing it, but it is. I'm just checking the cables here, making sure they're in. I remember once it blacked out for long enough that they said, check the cables. So I'm doing just that now. The screen's back, but yeah. Also, yeah, you won't be noticing I checked before in another recording, in one of the early Orc Let's Play videos. And, well, it wasn't there. Well, like, it happened. I've just sat down after checking, and it's after going again. Stop any time now. But yeah, I wasn't in the thing. Alright, it stopped again. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? But my silence allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, though misplaced loyalty, cowardice both. I am an abettor to it sounds wrong. To a gross crime. I'll surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray to the gods that the gods will have mercy on my soul. So dutifully I serve my lady in happier times, only forsake her when she needed me most. My failures will forever haunt me, and yet with your brave deeds, mayhap my lady's tormented soul will find peace after so many years of woe. Okay, I have to go back to Minfilia, which is annoying due to where it is, where she is. But whatever. Presume one of those signs is for Lancers, the other's for Dragoons. Well, one is for Lancers. Actually, no, maybe that's the Lancer Supply Warehouse. I have no idea. I'm just always assuming one's meant to be for Dragoons, even though I haven't seen anything for the other, secondary, prestige classes, we'll call them. So I have no idea. Regardless. Old Vocart demands I show my face. I can only assume the buxom brunette at the float is lavishing him with the attention he craves. Very well, I shall see what I can do. What? You are in secret a buxom brunette? My god! He isn't just a master of Lancer, he's also a master of disguise. My god. As for you, Dramkuren, well done. I never doubted that you would meet with the approval of all three men, yet I am no less proud of you for having done so. You've travelled far along the Lancer's path, and soon you will no longer require my guidance. In fact, you need to overcome but one further trial to complete your education here. Do so, and I'll give you my blessing to leave the Lancer's Guild and embark upon a new adventure with spear in hand. As ever, apply yourself to your lance work, and return when you're ready for your final challenge. I look forward to our next meeting. Just a few things. Remember how I was saying the thing was a little the chair legs have gone scalways? Yeah, I've had to put stuff underneath them to help balance it out. It's not helping too much. So I get the silver battle fork, which I already have. Get fingerless goat skin gloves, or just some elegant silver pieces. I'll just go for them. So anyway, now we have to teleport to Horizon. I think honestly I should name Horizon as my favorite place or something, considering how much I'm gonna have to keep going back to it. Okay. Free destination. A security token. Yes. And let's find a chocobo. Porter, hire. No, not Silver Bazaar. Vesper Bay. Vesper. Isn't that the name of one of the Bond girls? Maybe. I swear I remember it being talked about on Taverncast. It was the movie episode. They're talking about different drinks, and you know, the martinis that Bond had. They weren't apparently martinis used to be had one way, and then around the time Bond came out, and he was having this other way, that became more popular. And there's some martini called the Vesper, after a Bond girl. So, yeah. Several crab-loving fishers. I'll go fuck myself. But yeah, I've actually been watching Taverncast lately, and it's been a while. It's good. It's sad they don't really do much anymore. Saying that, they've always been a little erratic. Well, earlier on they were more constant with it, but their lives get in the way of recording, which is understandable. So they don't do it. They'll come back once in a while and do a video. The last time they came back and did a video was 2015, I think. They came back, did 2, and they haven't been back since, sadly. But they're still using a Twitter account, so it's not like they've disappeared completely. So I'm just excited for them to come back and do another video at some stage. In the meantime, I suppose I could go have a look at the VIP stuff. I remember having listened to one of their videos before when I was a kid, and I've had to listen to another one it again now, and it seems they've released the extended version of it just to general public, and it's actually really funny. They're talking about the BP oil spill. Bill decided to refer to it as Earth Jizz, and it's hilarious, and it's just really damn funny. Seriously, I think it's Taverncast 40. Go have a listen to it. Early on, they start talking about the BP oil spill, so it's if they aren't talking about that early on, then it's not the right one. And if you're skipping around and you hear someone else say like Bill talking, and then someone else cutting across them saying like a commotion in the ocean or ocean debt explosion or whatever, that's it. Later on, it's some joke they're doing. I just find it really funny. Anyway, good morrow, Drumcran. I trust your investigation is faring well. And she's nothing else to say. Also, Waking Sands just makes me think of some place out of, you know, the Final Fantasy some people refer to as like the Star Wars one. But I feel awkward using their phrasing. But I remember Total Biscuit, presumably more joking than serious, was referring to it as such because just the way some of the characters in it are, basically. Like if you speak them in general terms, it describes characters from the other thing as well. Well, from Star Wars as well, I guess. Like there's this one sky pirate with a non-human companion. Yeah. It's Baltier or how do you say his name, and what's her face? The bunny lady. Yeah, not saying that. I remember reading that bit before. But yeah, that one with Princess Ash, Aish, whatever. That one, it just the Waking Sands sounds like a place from there. Presumably because the capital city is in the middle of a desert. And yeah, I've mainly played the middle of the desert part. Keep starting the game, then ending, then starting the game. Well, by ending I mean like I would play for so long, then grow bored.